Hey everybody, and welcome to the Headshot Show. We're live, right? We're live in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, and welcome to the Headshot Show. I'm here taking some headshots. Before they were called selfies, they were called do-it-yourself headshots. And people use them all around town to get work. Hey gang, we're here this week on the Headshot Show. We took last week off because of some national turmoil. And now we're back. And it feels good to be back. We're live in the Meltdown comic book store right here on the Sunset Strip, live in Hollywood. And we're doing the Headshot Show. My name's Howard Kremer, and we come to you every Wednesday night, 8 by 10, right here on Shop XSN and Facebook Live. What do we do on this show? Well, we show you our old embarrassing headshots. Who does? Me and other comedians from right here in Los Angeles and all around the country and internationally. And we come on here and we will discuss and break down and talk about headshots and sign them for you at home, our viewing audience. So make sure you text in. How do they get to, they can go to Shop XSN, I guess, to get their comments to us, right? ShopXSN.com. This is the Headshot Show. Right here on our signing cam, if you'll see, is the original headshot that got this whole thing started. And that is my original headshot from a couple decades ago now. And I took that in New York City, and it's embarrassing, and it's funny. And we've featured it right here on this program, The Headshot Show. Folks, I got to tell you, each week I have a guest. I've had many guests here on the show. Who was our first guest?
Brooks Wheelan.
We did. We had Brooks Wheelan from former Saturday Night Live alum, Mr. Brooks Wheelan. And he came on with his old embarrassing headshot. Whoa! What was that? We just had a technical diff, and it sounded dangerous.
We're still live.
We're still going. Oh, and what would you call it, a board?
That is our display board.
A display board fell down. You never know what's going to happen right here on the Headshot Show. I'll tell you, was it 2 weeks ago now we watched the World Series?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, the World Series was playing live. Remember? That was a Wednesday night, just 2 weeks ago. And if you look on YouTube Live on our Headshot Show, or is it the Shop XSN page on YouTube? Or is it
XSN on YouTube.
Shop XSN on YouTube? You can see the old episodes. If you're a big Cubs fan, maybe you want to relive that glorious night from a different perspective. It was all happening live, and it's all captured for you right there on YouTube. So go to Shop XSN YouTube page. Hey, it's the Juice Man. He's writing in. He says he's sending lots of love my way. You rule so much, dude. Have a summer, brother. Thank you so much. That's the Juice Man, and he makes custom sneakers, and he's made them for me and for all the Earwolf hosts. So if you listen to any of the Earwolf podcasts, like How Did This Get Made, or Comedy Bang Bang, or Scarborough Country with the Sklar Brothers, maybe you listen to my podcast, Who Charted, with Kulat Vilaysack, where we count down the top 5 in music, movies, and more every week. Well, then you know the Juice Man, because his shoes adorn a big wall inside the Earwolf studios where many of the show photos are taken. So there you go. Thanks for tuning in, Juice Man. You know, that's Brooks Wheelan right there. He's on Saturday Night Live and many other programs. And he brought us this embarrassing headshot of himself, looking like Christopher Atkins from Blue Lagoon. Remember him? Remember Brooke Shields? She came of age in that movie. And Christopher Atkins helped her along. And this is Brooks. Who did we have after that? I think we had Mr. Paul Danke. He came in our second episode. Paul Danke. You know him from comedy and commercials. And I'll tell you what, national big-time commercials, yeah. And then he graced our stage right here at the Headshot Show. This is his headshot. They thought, you know what? We'll chop off one of his ears. Hellraiser ripped off his ear with a chain. Hey gang, we're right here on the Headshot Show. I'm the head honcho of the Headshot Show. The head honcho of the Headshot Show. That's hard to say.
Yeah.
And wow, it's Olivia. Olivia Ross. Hey Olivia. She says, I spy a tall boy, but it's not a Diet Coke, it's a Coors Light. So here we go. When I say Coors, you say drink. Coors.
Drink.
I gotta see it on there. Somebody type in drink and I'll take a sip of this Coors Light. Mike Drew's checking in. Hey Mike Drew. So guys, this is what we do. We talk headshots. You know, I don't have a guest tonight. I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't sure we were going to do a show. There's been some snafus on my end. So we're back. We're in. We're doing it. We're going combat conditions this week. I got one from James Kelly. Hey, buddy. Oh, and I got one from Olivia Ross. Thank you so much, Olivia. Here we go.
Drink.
Drink. Thank you.
Drink.
Thank you. Are you guys binge drinkers? I used to. I wouldn't say I was a binge drinker, but I did my share of drinking. The first beer I had was at my bar mitzvah. There was a party afterwards, and I had my first beer. And shortly after that, I was excommunicated from my. Just kidding, but I didn't go too heavy into the religion after that. I went heavy into the beer.
Johnny Wheels just joined the chat.
Johnny Wheels just joined the chat. Hey, Johnny. Who's that?
He's on Twitter. We're on Twitter.
Oh, hey, we're on Twitter. Hey, Johnny Wheels. What's going on? So, yeah, then I drank. When did I drink? During college and the ensuing years when I started to do stand-up comedy. And I found that some beer and some mind erasers and some other things helped me to get up there and do what is a tough thing to do, public speaking. All right, gang. Hey, Alec Gent Vincent has checked in. So after that, who do we have? After that? Chris Fairbanks, is that right?
Yeah.
Here he is, Chris Fairbanks on our signing head overhead cam. And Chris Fairbanks, you know him from True TV's. What's the show he does with April Richardson? It's on True TV. It was very funny. I don't remember anything, gang. It's all all that beer.
I would cast him in Titanic 2.
Titanic 2. Our producer Justin says he would be a good. Why do you say Titanic 2?
I think it's the curly hair, it's the haircut, he's got this square face.
Oh, okay. All right. So you see him as a love interest.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the 20s and 30s.
All right. Funny stuff. Gang, I like that he's got a Texas A&M shirt on. Nothing speaks to your range as an actor and all the different roles you could get as by throwing on the agricultural college's T-shirt in your headshot. Hey, Alec Gent Vincent says, last I checked, the Shop XSN website did not have the correct feed for this. Double check it, please. All right, we're on that. Thank you. Folks, if this next hour has to be nothing but us troubleshooting your technical difficulties, we'll do it. Did I mention these headshots are for sale? Did I mention that I will customize any one of these headshots for you? I will sign mine or it's one of the others. And this is called the Gray Stroke. This is the original. It got everything started right here on Shop. There we go, Shop XSN. Folks, $10 for a headshot, $5, and I'll chug some beers. We don't have any whiskey tonight. I'll chug a little bit of beer. I'm not trying to get drunk tonight, folks. I'm not a heavy drinker, but I will drink for the duration of the show. Alec Gent Vincent had to find the YouTube page. I don't know what that means, Alec. You had to find it. Does that mean you had to search for it? It was tough to find?
Yeah. It's not live. We're fixing it now.
They're fixing it now. The YouTube page is not live right now. They're in the midst of fixing it. You got any gigs? December 1st to December 10th, I'll be in town. Oh, Juice Man, why don't you do this? December, whatever the Wednesday is in there might be two of them. Why don't you stop right here by Meltdown? And why don't you come on the Headshot Show and say hi to the people, show off some shoes, and we'd love to see you here. James agrees with Alex. I'm just going to read the feed at this point. Olivia says one show should be fans' headshots. I like that idea. I have some embarrassing ones, and I know some other people. Folks, hey, Justin, is there an address that they could send fan headshots, and I could feature those on a fan?
Send it to Meltdown Comics. You can get the address on Google.
And what do they do? Care of Justin? What do they put it as?
Care of headshot show.
There we go. Folks, if you'll go online for me on the internet and find the mailing address of Meltdown Comics. Well, can I give the address? Is it public?
Yeah.
What is it?
7522 Sunset.
They can just mail it right here to the store?
Yep.
Folks, if you'll mail your fan headshot to 7522 Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90046. Let me repeat that, gang. That is 7522 Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90046. And
the website should be fixed.
the website should be fixed. Somebody type the address into the comments or somewhere where other people could find it. And please send in your fan headshots. And that's a great idea. Olivia, please send yours because that is a fantastic segment idea. And you're welcome on the show anytime because you thought of that segment. Anyone who innovates a segment is welcome as a guest. And I'll tell you this, folks. Maybe we'll do it as a segment. Maybe we'll do it as a whole special episode. But I love that idea. Speaking of fan headshots, I got this headshot, and this is from Shark Boy, and he is a part of the TNA Wrestling.
Let's put that on the close-up.
Let's put that on close-up. And he says, what does he say on there? He says, to Howard, have a summer from Shark Boy. And that makes me feel good. The Have a Summer movement is something I speak about, and you got to have a summer. It's the most important season. And this is Shark Boy from TNT, and he agrees. Who gave me that headshot? Colt Cabana, another great wrestler. He's a comedic wrestler. He's super funny, and he's in many different federations, and he was a guest this week on Who Charted. Go to my Twitter page and find that link to Who Charted, and you can see that and the many other great guests that Kulap Vilaisak and I have on our program each and every week. These Shark Boy ones are not for sale. I just want to show you, to show my solidarity with the fans. Oh my God, we've got our first sale. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We're doing a truncated episode 8x9, but we've got a sale. What do we got, Justin?
Alec bought you a shot.
Alec bought me a shot. How many sips of beer would a shot be? Two? Two swigs? All right. Thank you so much, Alec. This is to you and to your great love affair with podcasts and comedy and your great additions to the world of comedy. Here we go. When I say Coors, you say drink. Coors.
Drink.
Type it in, gang. Get involved. You didn't vote? Well, vote now. Should I drink? You couldn't make it to the polls? Can you make it to your keyboard? Hit the buttons. Say drink, and then I get to drink. Thank you, Alec Jean.
So that got us started on our daily goal. We're $5 in.
We're $5 into our daily goal, you guys. If you can get us to, well, 50 today. If you can get us up to $50, we unlock a special bonus. James Kelly says the Colt Cabana podcast was great today. Does that mean Who Charted or Colt Cabana's podcast? Greatest hooch app with pro wrestler. That's right, Moody the Cat. Hey, gang, guess what else we're selling today? We're selling waterproof Konica cameras. These are an antique. These are amazing. Can we get a close-up on that? Pop it in right here. There it is. Look at that, folks. That is a disposable camera. The film expired in, you guessed it, 1999. If you want to take pictures with it, go ahead, or you can have it as a keepsake. I'll sign the box. Those cameras are very cool looking in there. We don't have an example lying around, do we? I don't think so. No, it's, we out of the box, but yeah. Anyway, can they see that? Okay. Yeah, that's a great one. That's also $10, gangs. People buy them because they're very cool design-wise. If you're into that kind of kitschy old stuff, it's a great gift. It's a great stocking stuffer. I'll sign it, or I don't have to deface it at all. Moody the Cat says 46.9% of chat disagrees. Disagrees with what? Alex says he has a whoop. There, we'll get that out to you, Alec. I promise you that. Okay, we also had on our guest, as our guest, let's go to a tight shot. As our guest, we have Mr. Steve Agee. You know him from the Sarah Silverman program and from the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Volume 2. There you go. And he's going to be in that. Will they use that same Hooked on a Feeling tune? I bet they will. I bet.
Take a moment and retweet the video link.
Should I do that?
Yes.
Can you do it? I don't know how to do it. Folks, I'm going to hand my phone now to Justin, our producer, and he is going to, there you go, tweet the link.
Uh-oh, I just heard.
Oh, we got a sale. God bless you, folks. And let's see, will it be headshot or booze shot? Let's find out.
Charles from Willowick says, I want the Howard Kremer 2.
Howard Kremer Part 2. All right. What is it, Charles from Willowick?
Yep.
Charles from Willowick. Hey, buddy, how are you? You're going to get one of these. Yeah, this is the second one. That's the Damien from The Exorcist shot that I took right around the turn of the century. I received no bookings with this headshot, and well, Brooks looked at it, put it right up here. There we go, right there in our signing cam. I'll sign that for you, Charles, and anyone else who would like to pick one up. You can use that to scare crows away from your garden. And there you go. Brooks took one look at that and he said, who would want to work with that guy? I agree. And the hair is very strange. And we got some live customers right here in the Meltdown store picking out their comic books. And you know, folks, this is a great time to try to escape from reality. I feel like that's what these people are doing. I feel like comic books, graphic novels, comic book movies, manga. How do you say it? Manga? Manga. Manga. It's all going to go through the roof.
Uh-oh.
Because people are going to be faced with some harsh realities. Yes, sir.
We're updating the inventory on the camera since we got a new box.
Oh, we got a new box of camera inventory. The website will soon reflect that. Hey, oh, Charles from Willowick is the Juice Man. All right, Juice Man. He's like, he's going under an alias. That's okay. Thank you, sir. You got it. Moody the Cat. Too bad they didn't renew the option on Fork Bender.
How many do we have left?
What's that mean? What's that?
How many cameras do we have left in that box?
We have, folks, there are 10 cameras still available. These cameras have waited. These probably manufactured around, I'd say if the film expired in 99, maybe they're made in what, 95? Something like that. So here you go again. We got a 20-year-old camera for you. One of a kind. Two fellas on there swimming, enjoying themselves. The guy in the back looks like Conan O'Brien. Which shot are we in now?
Yeah.
We got the camera? Yeah. There we go. So pick it up if you want a stocking stuffer. Do you know someone who goes to art college? Do you know someone who lives in Echo Park? Do you know someone who lives downtown in a loft situation? Maybe they don't have wallpaper. They just spray paint different stuff every couple of weeks. That's the type of person that would like one of these vintage cameras, gang. So pick one up, won't you? Folks, I got to tell you, we're here in the abandoned Meltdown comic book store. It used to be every Wednesday night that this was a place filled with hundreds of people who were here to see the Meltdown show with Jonah and Kumail. You've seen that many times on Comedy Central. Well, now the place is abandoned. You see there's no life here. You see it's just random drifters coming through to use the place as a restroom. But I'll tell you what, gang, all that is soon to change because 2 weeks from tonight, the torch will be passed to some friends of mine, Mr. Jay Larson and Mr. Rory Scovel. And they are going to be the new Jonah and Kamal back there. I don't know who's going to be the new Emily. Maybe there'll be a new Emily. I don't know. But Caitlin, there you go. So, but anyway, gang, Rory and what's the name of that show?
Rabbit Hole.
Rabbit Hole, there it is. Rabbit Hole. This will be the site of Rabbit Hole. So if you tune into the Headshot Show 2 weeks from tonight, you're going to be at the very beginning of a new era. And I know that night. Hey there. How are you? I know that night we have. Hey, hey, did you want to be a guest on the Headshot Show?
I work here. I'm on the clock.
Oh, okay. Well, let me introduce her anyway. Or you introduce yourself. Maybe you want to use an alias.
My name is Chris. That's my real name.
All right, this is Chris's real name, and he works over here at Meltdown. Where is this camera?
Got it.
Hey, so tell me, what's been the biggest difference you've noticed? It's been 2-3 weeks now since the Jonah and Kamal have shut down.
The biggest difference is the people. There's
Yeah.
no one here.
There's no energy.
There's no energy.
Yeah, and probably sales.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to talk about sales. Sales would be
Okay.
great.
All
But,
right.
I try to bring as much energy as I can.
Right, I see you doing that.
It's not a lot, though.
No, you were great. You came over,
Yeah.
and I tried to shoo you away, but then I thought, no, we need a guest tonight.
Yeah, well, that's it, though.
Oh, okay. All right, well, thanks for
Howard.
coming through.
Yeah, it's been great.
Okay, you see what I mean, guys? You never know who's going to stop through at the Headshot Show. He could stop by every week because he's here. But folks,
We got to preview Rory Scovel.
there you go. Look at, we got Scovel on camera now. Boom, there he is. That's Rory, guys. That's his headshot. I don't know if that one doesn't look too old. But when Rory comes through, we'll get him to be a guest. We'll get him to come on. We'll get him to bring in an old embarrassing headshot. I know Jay Larson will do the same. Where do people know Rory from? He's just a very, very funny stand-up, and I think he's been a guest on many shows, including, I know he's been on Those Who Can't. I would say he's been on At Midnight many times. Maybe he's been on NSFW with Nikki Glazer. Maybe he's been on Drunk History. I could see him on many Comedy Central, MTV, and Adult Swim programs, as well as clubs and colleges all around these polarized United States. What's that? Oh, there we go. There's Jay Larson, everybody. And you would know Jay Larson from the movie The Invitation. It's a great horror movie. And there we go. Our First Lady has entered the store tonight. Thank you for bringing a little welcome estrogen in this place, guys. I'm not going to lie. These desolate days between comedy shows, this place is like a locker room.
We got 50 viewers on Twitter.
We got 50,000 viewers on Twitter, folks. Fantastic. Glad to have you guys aboard. We're doing a truncated show, a truncated episode tonight of the Headshot Show. This is a show where we speak of comedians' old and embarrassing headshots. Oh my God, another sale. Tell me, Justin, did we sell liquid or did we sell headshot?
We sold a disposable camera to Daryl.
There we go, Daryl. Is that Daryl Sackama? Yes, it is. Howard. Yeah, the shop says the cameras are sold out. We're working on that right as we speak.
Should be updated.
It should be updated. And Daryl, do you want me to sign this thing or leave it unmolested?
He doesn't say.
He doesn't say. We'll find out. Hey, Olivia. Howard perfectly matches the shark wall naturally. Wow, thank you very much. Can you see the shark wall back there? Oh, that's great. And there's me. And I'm facing with my snout and teeth bared. What do you got there? Boom. All right. Moody, I don't want to hear about your show Forkbender, okay? Keep it on topic, okay? Act like there's other people involved here, and this is a live broadcast. Don't just send me some chit-chat. Daryl, Howard, not sure if you watch You're the Worst, but the lead is wearing Quint Fishery shirt. That's great. Actually, I've seen some episodes of You're the Worst on Hulu, and I actually know one of the writers. His name is Philippe. And I know some of the other writers named Franklin and Shane. Good friends of mine. If you like the show, continue to watch. There we go. Daryl wants me to sign the camera, so I'll put a Have a Summer on here for him. And Daryl, when you look at this, I want you to picture the two buddies in the front as me and you swimming together underwater, having a summer. So there we go. We are halfway to our sales goal, you guys. You won't see products like this on QVC. You won't see products like this on HSN. You won't see hosts like this on QVC or HSN. You won't see beer like this being drinking by the hosts on those other networks. The place you want to be, gang, is Shop XSN. There we go. Hey, Randy. That's right. We're working on Lopez Season 2. One more sale, and we can play Cast This Actor. We don't have a new headshot this week.
Well, we'll just play with the old ones.
All right. Well, you guys can tell us. We'll play Cast This Actor. It's a fun thing. We'll play it if we can just unlock one more sale. Do you guys have any questions? Tonight's a great night to ask them. We've got no guests, so usually I'd be asking the guest questions. Why don't you guys ask me some questions, and I will answer them as best as I can. I'm supposed to do a Reddit AMA. I haven't got around to that yet, so let's make an AMA night right here on the Headshot Show. Remember, there's many Headshot shows you can get. Oh, I got to sign one to Charles Juice Man. Hey, Juice Man, do you want me to sign it to Charles, or do you want me to sign it to Juice Man? Please let me know, and I'll be signing one of these Damien Exorcist headshots. This headshot got me less work than if I had no headshots. You know what I mean? If somebody might have called my agent and said, "Can we see Howard Kremer for this?" But they saw the headshot first, and then they didn't even need to call. Ruskif sends kisses on Twitter. Thank you, Ruskif. Kisses back at you. Any greasings coming up? Randy, right now I am editing my stand-up album. It's going to have stand-up comedy and live music, live songs. And it was recorded right back here at the Meltdown Showroom barn right there in the back. And I'm working on that right now, so I don't have any gigs scheduled. I think those will start back up for me in a couple of weeks. Ha-ha! All right, I'm going to sign this headshot to Juice Man before I forget, and then I'm going to answer a question. Here we go. Juice Man. And then I'm going to switch to gray. We don't have our signing cam going, but you could see that I'm signing this right here live. And we'll do this every week right here for you. We're going to have some great upcoming guests. I won't reveal any names, but I will tell you this. 2 weeks from tonight, I know the guests on Rabbit Hole are going to be Todd Glass. I've known Todd for years and years and years. I think he'll stop by the program. Who else is on that show? Do you know?
Let's look it up.
I don't know. Hey, can you rewind a little bit on the comments? I got to read Olivia's comment back there.
Yeah.
Here we go. Not a question, but ordered a lacrosse ball today for my own personal clench. When I started listening to Who Charted, I was relieved to know I wasn't the only one with clench. I'll tell you, yeah. If that's affecting you, I'm sorry. Massage your neck on behalf of my clench empathy. Whatever that meant. But, yeah, there's a lot of people with tension. There's TMJ, there's all kinds of stuff. I would also recommend getting a rumble roller. My good friend Stephen Brody Stevens told me to get that. He said that's what the pro athletes use, and you can get that on Amazon or wherever you want to go. And it's a ball with these knobs sticking out of it. It's a cylindrical tube with knobs sticking out of it, and you can use it to bust clench and body tension. But I'm here to help. I'm here to sell headshots, gang. Hey, can I get a scroll down? We got some new comments coming in. There we go. Howard, are you going to pay $500 to watch? Jesus, I can't even talk. Without beer, I can't talk. Now that I've had some, I'm good. Hey, we got a sale. Tell me, was it headshot or booze shot?
It was a headshot gray stroke for Christopher in Denver.
Hey, Christopher in Denver. He just bought a gray stroke. And we are going to sign that to Christopher right now. Thank you, Christopher, and welcome. Denver, the 303. I played there many a times. The folks up there were kind enough to bring me, Andy Jewett and Adam Caton Holland and the boys. They brought me up there for the High Times Festival. And you know where I played a couple times, which I loved? The High Dive. That was my favorite place to play in Denver, I got to tell you. I had great shows at the High Dive. And so this one's for Christopher. Folks, I know I'm rambling, but this isn't stand-up. This is sales, okay? So this is what I got to do.
That's super neat.
If you want some jokes, my album will be coming out. You can look for that on a Special Thing Records. I put out a live album. I'm proud of it, and we're going to get it together for you soon to be for sale. There we go. Another headshot signed and ready to ship out to Christopher right up there in Denver, Colorado. I was taken in Denver to who's that band? Who's that band? Not of Montreal, the other one. They sing, can you guys guess what band I'm talking about? I saw them in Denver. They got a weird hippie girl up front. They got a tall guy. There's like 8 of them. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? The guy's got a weird name. Okay. Daryl wants to know, Howard, are you going to pay $500 to watch douchebags eat turkey this Thanksgiving? No, I am not, Daryl. And what he is referring to is a song that I wrote, and that you can find that on iTunes and Bandcamp. It's called I'm Not Going to Pay $500 to Watch Douchebags Eat Turkey. And it tells a story of having to buy a plane ticket to fly home for Thanksgiving. And it's a true holiday classic. It's been around for many years now, and people enjoy it every year. It's about the high prices that they charge you to fly home, crowded airplanes. Then you get to the destination there, and you're basically watching douchebags eat turkey. So pick it up. Head over to iTunes, head over to Bandcamp, pick that up. All right, Chris Sternial. Chris, who just bought the headshot. He saw me at the High Dive. Thank you for coming through there, buddy. Olivia Ross, what song did they sing? They got a bunch of songs. They get a dirge going. The girl is wacky. She's like the 10,000 Maniacs girl, but she's got a lot of those, what do you call those, streamers? They got a tall guy with a flip over hair. Nobody can pick out this band. They've had tons of hits. They were like the biggest band of 2 years ago. Why do we call this headshot Gray Stroke? Well, actually, yeah, It's actually, we call it Gray Stroke. But the reason why is because there was a movie out at the time called Tarzan, Legend of Greystoke. And my friends would make fun of me and call this picture Gray Stroke. Very funny stuff. All right. People want to know all kinds of stuff that's not headshot related. I'd love to keep talking about headshots and comedy and stuff, but we're going to keep We're going to keep moving and keep going. We've sold many sales, and once again, any one of these can go for $10. Any of these cameras, $10. I'll drink some beer for you for $5. So there's going to be a Saturday Night Live this week. Every week on my podcast, Who Charted, we like to make a prediction on Saturday Night Live about who's going to be better. Will it be the host or the musical guest? Who will bring it more in their respective task? Will the host be super funny? Or will it be the band that kills it? This week it is the XX with Kristen Wiig. I would say that it's going to be Wiig. She knows most of the cast members. They've saved good material for her. She's probably pregnant with great ideas because she hasn't been on the show. And the XX, what could they do to compete with that? So I'm going to say it's Wiig. Folks, we got another sale there. Justin, who did we sell something to? Randy bought me a shot. All right, Randy, great friend of the program, great friend in general. Thank you so much. When I say Randy, you say drink, Randy.
Drink.
Thank you.
And I believe that puts us over a $50 goal.
Folks, we made it over our first sales goal. So, now we can play Cast, what was it? Cast this headshot?
Yep.
Which one did you want to play with? This, the Exorcist? All right, there you go, folks. Type me in your suggestions. What would you cast this guy as? And I will read them out to you. Yeah, so anyway, they're asking what did I think of this past Saturday Night Live with Tribe Called Quest. I thought they were great. I wish Fife was alive and not on tape, but they did a great job. It was cool to see Busta and Ali Shaheed up there. But this week I think it's going to be Wig.
I think you look like a Russian terrorist.
Someone's typing in Russian terrorist. I'll take it. I could be from any, I guess, Eastern Bloc country. I joke around in the act. I could be any villain from the movie Taken. If your daughter gets kidnapped, just fly over to Bulgaria, shoot the first 10 guys that look like me, you'll get your daughter back. Taken, gang. That's how the world sees me. I should smile more often because I know if I don't, strangers just think I'm going to throw them into a van and take them to a place that makes goulash. But I'll tell you, gang, it's great to be here with you tonight on the Headshot Show. Folks, we're doing a truncated episode tonight. We're usually here every Wednesday night from 8 to 10. Tonight, we're going to be cutting an inch off the headshot. Instead of 8 by 10, it's going to be 8 by 9. Do you see what I'm saying? We got to take an inch off of the height. You know, what? Oh, someone says I should be Warren Beatty's business partner in shampoo. Randy Denton said that. Randy, that actually made me happy as hell. I take that as a huge compliment. Shampoo was a formative movie. I love the movie Shampoo. I have ways that I know I could re-edit the movie Shampoo to make it move along a little bit faster. And I even wrote songs about the movie Shampoo back when I had a 4-track and I was making my tunes on cassette. Maybe I'll dig that up at one point. So if you're saying I could be a friend of Warren Beatty who had a, he had his own chair in a beauty salon. He was trying to open up his own shop, but he was banging Julie Christie, so I'll take it as a compliment. Daryl says he would cast me as a vegetarian killer that murders those who eat critter Sandusky's. I'd be that too. I like it. A psychotic man who doesn't eat meat and wants to kill all those who do. Olivia says she would cast me as a math teacher at an all-boys school in Berlin who was always trying to convince his students about how math is romantic. Wow, that is very detailed. And I'd say she nailed it.
That'd be the sequel to Dead Poets Society.
Yeah. Hey, am I an American teacher in that, or am I like a Germanic teacher? Am I the Christopher Waltz type? Do I take delight in sick and masochistic things? Do I smile although I am about to murder someone? Like Christopher Waltz? Hey, is everyone caught up? Yes, we want to keep your woman happy. Listen to Warren Beatty and Shampoo. Okay, definitely Germanic. All right, then I nailed the accent. I'm having a great time here tonight. I am talking to you guys about headshots. We're selling headshots. We're having fun with our headshots. Tonight I'm here solo. I don't have a guest. I'm like Tom Hanks in Castaway. Instead of talking to the soccer ball, I talk to the volleyball. I talk to
Your younger self?
my younger self, my old headshots. Folks, it's a very insular world here. It's just a man in an empty comic book store speaking about his own pictures. I think this tops Rupert Pupkin from King of Comedy. He was in his own basement and he didn't have to travel, and he was just talking to a wall. I think this is maybe even weirder on some level. What do you guys think? Me or King of Comedy? Who's more of an insular schmuck? We got different uses for these headshots, folks. Remember that. If you've got a dry cleaner, why wait until pseudo celebs come in? Just buy one of these and a frame, and you're ready to go. If you got an Italian restaurant, why not put me or Steve Agee or, well, you can't have Shark Boy, or Christopher Fairbanks or Paul Danke or former SNL alum Brooks Wheelan or my old self. Put one of us right there where people can glance up at it while they're waiting for their chicken cacciatore or pasta fazool. Folks, we have a great time here on the Headshot Show. Tonight's a special episode because it's a half episode and it's also a solo episode. But come back in next week. We're going to have a great guest for you. And come back in 2 weeks when this place is going to be raging. And then from every Wednesday night after that. Folks, the Jonah and Kumail show lasted here for about 5 years. Okay? So if Jay and Rory go that long, or even half that long, we're going to be in for a lot of fun right here on the Headshot Show. There's going to be tons of guests and tons of comedy, fanboys and fan ladies, and we're going to have a great time. Daryl Sakame wants to know, did you ever think about trying to get shots of the shark from Jaws to sell? That's a great idea, too. Bruce is the name of the shark from Jaws, and if I can get some Bruce headshots, I will resell them to you.
He's up in Sunland.
Who?
Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce, the model that was used in the movie Jaws, was and is in a town nearby called Sunland. Folks, we're trying to push ourselves to the next sales goal. If we do, then I promise to unlock a new headshot next week. Randy says Rory and Jay need to get us through the next 4 years. That's right, and I think they're the guys equipped to do it. One of them's from Boston, one of them's from the South, so they're both Yankee and Red State. Blue State and Red State will be well represented back there in the comic book comedy barn. Folks, it's our last few minutes here on the Headshot Show. We're rounding into the final turn. I got no one to talk to, so keep those questions coming. If you're just joining us, this is the Headshot Show on shopxsn.com. Each week, I and a fellow comedian bring out our terrible, old, embarrassing headshots, and we tell stories and other things about them. And today I came on to promote the show and to tell you we'll be back next week and in the coming weeks with tons of A and B list comedy guests. The Juice Man, he can't even stay up. He's got to go to sleep. One of our viewers is going to sleep. Well, thanks for letting us know. Rip Nell Carter says, greetings from the ATX. Yeah, 512, baby. What part of town you live in? Where are you? Down on Stastny? Down on Slaughter? Maybe you're up there on Mopac. Let us know. All right, gang, we're here every Wednesday night, right here in the Meltdown comic book store, right here in Hollywood. Many great comedians come to perform here every week, and you'll be seeing them on the upcoming weeks here of the Headshot Show. Remember, you can pick up any one of these headshots for $10, and also one of these cameras. Can we get the sighting cam going there? $10. We sold a few of these tonight already, and they are vintage cameras.
And all these are exclusive, right? You can't get them anywhere else.
These are exclusive, gay. You can't get these anywhere. Can you get them on HSN? No. Can you get them on QVC? No. Can you get them on Amazon? No. Bluefly? No. Zappos? No. Rip Nell Carter's in Hyde Park. 31st and Helms, that's where I used to live. Rip Nell Carter. I was on 31st and Helms, and I was on 32nd. I don't know. The house where we shot Austin Stories is over there. Go take a look. All right. Folks, we're doing a quiet, subdued episode tonight. This is a little bit of a fireside chat. The country's going through changes. Brace yourselves, folks. I am going to talk election for just a second. Last week, if you didn't vote for Trump, you're not going to like this. It's a headshot, and it's of the Donald. There he is. Just a week ago, we were defacing these. I thought we would just send him off with a kind of an FU, and he'd be out of our lives. But he's back, and now he's the president-elect. So I don't know what we're going to do with these folks. I don't know. We unless there's some huge popular demand, I think we're going to retire these because probably not everybody wants to see this every week. So we'll see. But I thought I would give it a quick mention. We sold a few of those last week, and tweet us your opinion. Let us know what you think. Should we sell those? Should we not? Should we show respect? I don't know what we should do. You let me know. Can you get them at Old Navy? No. You cannot get any of this merchandise at Old Navy. Thank you, Chris. So, folks, help me through these last few minutes of the Headshot Show. Keep your questions coming. Usually I have a guest right here, so, we've had some fun. 2 weeks ago, the World Series was going live. The week before that, we had some strange and great guests here in the, just coming in off the street. So, it's a lot of fun here. I know this is a quiet one, but check back with us, okay, next week and in the coming weeks, because this is going to be, once again, a hotbed of activity. You can get in on the ground floor. You can say, oh, yeah, that era, the Rory J era, the rabbit hole era. I wasn't at the shows, but I was watching the Headshot Show. And you know, folks, sometimes the green room is more fun than the actual show. And the Headshot Show will function as a de facto green room for not only the comedic performers, but also, you guessed it, for the fans. If you're new to the show today, I'm Howard Kremer, professional MTV actor, writer on Instant TV Classics, and Meltdown regular. And this is the Headshot Show. Wow, we have a sale. Oh my God, there's only two things we sell here, headshots and booze shots. Well, and cameras. But what do we sell?
Xavier in Newtown bought Graystroke.
All right. Xavier in Newtown. Is that in Massachusetts? Where's Newtown? Hey, Xavier, thank you so much for getting us up and over our sales goal. There it is. This Graystroke 8x10 by thin headshot is coming your way.
Let's put it on the signing cam.
I'll put it on the signing cam right here. Great idea. We got an overhead signing cam where you can watch us sign live these great headshots. And this one goes to Xavier, and I'm going to put that right up top.
Oh, we're close to our $75 goal.
We're close to our $75,000 goal. You heard it, folks. Keep those pledges coming. There we go, and now Xavier's set to go. Xavier, you can pick up an 8x10 frame. You can pick one of those up on Amazon. You can pick one of those up at CVS. You can pick one up at Frames. What's that frame store? Aaron, you can pick it up. But we don't sell frames yet here on the Headshot Show. Maybe one day we will. We should. Maybe we'll add a framed headshot, matted, nicely put together. For the holidays. Aaron Brothers quality framing. We'll do it right here for you at the Headshot Show. Xavier, thank you so much. I hope that this sees you through many good times. I get pictures of from people who have framed these and other shots, and they have them in their house, on their bedstand. It's great to be a part of your lives in this fun and entertaining way. Daryl, he has a question. Who's the girl in the horse wang video? The voice? That's a great question, actually. I'll let a couple people guess, and then I'll tell you. I put out rap albums, and they go out under the name Dragon Boy Suede. Dragon Boy Suede. And you can get those on iTunes and Bandcamp. On my second album, Master of Pheromones, there is a song on there called Horsewang. And there's a girl who speaks to me and about me on the record. I'll take 2 guesses about who that girl is, and then I will answer the question. Alex Vincent wants to know, is it the Red Menace, my former girlfriend with red hair? No, it is not. I'll take one more guess. Who was the girl in the Horsewang song? You can watch it on YouTube right now. There is a great video. It's got a guy riding a horse on stage, and it features my rap. You'd love it. One more guess, and then up. Is it Australia? No, it is not. I'll tell you. The girl whose voice is on the Horsewang song is actually Heather, who played Chloe on Austin Stories on MTV. And if you'd like to pick up an MTV Austin Stories DVD, go to howardkremer.com. That's Howard, Kremer, howardkremer.com. And you can follow the link to pick up an Austin Stories DVD. And that is an old show that was on MTV. It was the first single camera half-hour comedy on basic cable or MTV, something like that. Anyway, it's a great, there it is. And there's the Horsewang video. Are we showing that? Yeah. Can you get more of the screen in there? There you go. Yeah, folks. Check it out. That's on my YouTube page. And there's a guy, and he's right watching. If the music plays with it, you get you'd be having a great time right now. And there it is. It's a guy riding his horse on stage. And guess who edited this video? This will blow your mind. A prominent director from a very popular television comedy show edited this video. Can you guess who that is? He is a prominent director from a popular comedy duos comedy show. And I will let you guess on that as we wrap up our final 5 minutes here on tonight's special truncated episode of The Headshot Show. Mike Judge. Did Mike Judge edit the video? No, he did not. That would be even huger. So I can't impress you now because somebody guessed Mike Judge. No, it wasn't Mike Judge. Sorry. Was it Richard Pryor? No, sorry, it wasn't Richard Pryor. Daryl says he really likes my sideburns. Thanks. I really like your chin beard. Oh, he's doing lines from Austin Stories. Thanks, Daryl. Thanks for picking up that thing. And guess what? I got the Jaws Shark and the Quint action figure right there in a main viewing point in the Summer Shrine. So thank you so much for that. Okay, what's this? Uh-oh, I lost it. Could you scroll back down? There we go. Dipes would be a great guess. That's right. Was it Robert Rodriguez? No, it is not. I will reveal to you right now who edited the Horsewang video. It was none other than, and I can't think of his last name, Peter. God damn. Peter, who directed all of the Key and Peels. Peter, Peter Uberoff? Peter Scalero?
Atencio?
There it is. God, I'm dumb. Peter Atencio. You ever see a Key and Peele? You ever see how amazing those are directed? How many cinematic shots they got in that stuff? But not getting in the way? Do you know how hard it is to direct comedy in a cinematic way without that getting in the way of the comedy? That's Peter. And I recognized it before anybody else in this town. And that's why I hired him to edit the Horsewang video. Thank you, everyone, for the shots tonight. It's really hitting me good. If you'd like to have me finish this beer, you can pledge $5 right here to the Headshot Show. So there you go, folks. We're here on shopxsn.com. We're selling vintage cameras as stocking stuffers, and we're selling headshots. There we go. There we go. Okay. Folks, we got just a couple more minutes left. First off, I want to thank you for spending time with me, and I want to thank you for tuning in and checking this out if you're looking at it on our YouTube page. Next week is Thanksgiving Eve. Will you folks tune in? I'll let you guys be the judge. I will let you be the judge on Twitter and on ShopXSN and on Facebook Live, wherever you can get the comments to me. Let me know if this is something that you would like to see. Some of you will be on the East Coast. Some of you are on the East Coast now. Disregard that last comment. Anyway, remember to tweet with hashtag Headshot Show. Let us know how you feel about all these different questions that we've asked you tonight. Once again, I want to thank you for being my company tonight. I'm in this empty, abandoned comic book store, and you can hear some people talking. Those are just ghosts of the many hundreds of people that used to hang around here. Anyway, next week we'll be back. We're going to have a lot of fun. Great comedic guests coming your way. And we've got a sale to close us out. Tell us, who is shutting us down with a sale?
Derek in Carlsbad.
Derek in Carlsbad. What do you get?
He got one of each of your headshots.
Oh, my Lord. We got a double sale. This may take a few minutes just to get all the paperwork
That's
done.
how you spell his name?
Derek, D-E-R, did I get that right? D-E-R-E-K. And he bought both of my headshots. Thank you so much, Derek. He's either a fan or an enemy. He needs a dartboard, or he needs these beautiful old headshots from yesteryear. All right, I'm going to sign these to Derek to close out our show tonight. If you'd like to buy anything, you've got a couple minutes. If I'm not finished signing these and you buy something, we can accommodate you. Otherwise, we're going to have to shut it down.
We hit our $75.
We set a $75,000 sales goal. Thank you. I'm quiet, gang. This is just like roll credits time. So I want to thank you for coming in. And as I finish these out to Derek, folks, think about different ways we can make this show serve you better. If there's anything you want to tell me on Twitter, if there's any suggestions you have, you can send them to me at howardkremer.com or to ShopXSN's Twitter page. And we want to have fun. We want you to have fun. We want to get these headshots to you so you can enjoy them. So remember to send your comments and suggestions, and send your own headshot for the fan episode, which was Olivia's idea. Thank you so much for that. And you can send those to 7522 Sunset Boulevard, LA, CA 90046. That's Meltdown Comics, care of Headshot Show. 7522 Sunset Boulevard, LACA 90046. And oh my God, we've got another extending sale. These sales extend the length of the show. What did we sell? Did we sell booze shot or headshot?
Alec bought you a booze shot.
Thank you so much, Alec. He is a great supporter of the arts and comedy and so many things. And he even came to my anti-space rally that I held up there at the Griffith Observatory. And that's a topic we can get into in a later episode, but ocean's better than space, gang, and remember to give your money and attention to the ocean, where there are life forms that need our help, not up to space where there's nothing cooking. Okay, so send your stuff to Meltdown Comics, care of the Headshot Show, 7522 Sunset Boulevard, LACA 90046. I'm going to drink this shot for Alec. I'm looking forward to it, Olivia. Olivia Ross is going to be sending in her awkward headshot, and I'd like for you fans to do the same. If you find an old dumb headshot somewhere, send it in. We'll feature it here, right here on the Headshot Show. Thank you, guys, and I guess that should do it for us right here on Shop XSN. See us every week right here on the Headshot Show, Wednesdays, 8 by 10. See you next week, gang. Peace. All right.